Why can't you give me the respect that I'm entitled to?
Hi, everybody. I am taking a trip with my daughter for a couple days, so I wanted to put something together for you guys because I won't be able to while I'm gone. So I have to do something quick. So it won't be a super long video, but it'll be a fun one, as you know me. So anybody that's brand new here, I do all my stuff in chapter form. At the end of each chapter, I do what I call commercials, but those are just funnies. Anything that to laugh at, parodies, stand-up comics, whatever. And any of the creators that I use, I put in my description, just so everybody knows that they're there. I always give them all credit. Also, everybody should check out my community page because I put memes every day. And I let you know what's going on with the channel, if there's something going on or whatever. Anyways, let's just get to it, shall we? Oh, thank you to the sub who gave me this meme. It's funny. Okay, so this one will be the Meghancies. It's an article online I found today. People staring in public, the flat tummy on Zoom, and showing the christening picture is fake. Now, the reason I'm doing this because there's so much of us that know almost everything it feels like about the Harkles and the Royals and all of that, but there are new people and I get so many other questions and stuff, so sometimes I got to go over some things that we already know, some of us already know, but I always try to get brand new stuff, so I have like better pictures than I had before, and they got brand new stuff coming out all the time, because as we know, this has turned the internet upside down. So let's just get to it. Okay, so this article really caught my eye, you guys, because just a couple months ago, I had read another one where this exact same nanny was saying basically the same thing. And now that it's just like become huge, right? Everybody's waiting for somebody to say something. MSM, the royal family, anybody. She's come out again. And you know what? I believe her. I'm not sure if she knows that if Archie's a surrogate or not, but she knows that it's Archie is not, well, at least MM's for sure, I'm assuming. But anyways, I will read the article, and it's not long, and I always put pictures with it so that, you guys have something to look at. So let's go. Shocking revelation, the truth behind Archie's story unveiled. Lauren Cumolo, and that's another thing, you guys. When somebody puts their name to something, I pay attention. I also see who upvotes things and stuff. And like whenever I see something that say Yankee Wally or somebody like that upvotes, I look because I trust her. So anyways, I'll go for it. Lauren Cumolo, the nanny entrusted with caring for Archie shortly after his birth, recently shared a jaw-dropping account of her initial encounter with the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. I meant to say douches. Oh, Lord. During an interview on The Breakfast Club with Zenzel Nabito, sorry about that, she recounted a peculiar moment when Prince Harry greeted her while barefoot. This unexpected sight left Cumulo, questioning the norms, pondering whether the royal nannies wore heels. The narrative traces back to 2020 when Prince Harry and made headlines by stepping away from the royal family, citing issues of R-word directed at their son, Archofficial. Their public declaration painted them as advocates for justice and equality, with their relocation to California marking a new chapter in their lives, culminating in the birth of their daughter, Princess Lilibux. Sorry, you guys, I refuse to say Lilibet because to me that is just the queen's name end of. So that's just how I look at that. Initially, Minnie embraced the Sussex Six portrayal, viewing them as catalysts for positive change. However, Cumolo's revelation shed light on a starkly different reality lurking behind the scenes. In a revelation that has sent shockwaves through Montecito, Camillo disclosed that Archie she cared for was not biologically related to the Sussexes. The Archie, so not Archie, just the Archie. Astonishingly, she revealed that the child she looked after had been rented, unraveling a web of deceit orchestrated by M.M. The true mother's intervention exposed this elaborate charade, plunging Camillo into a harrowing ordeal as she grappled with the repercussions of revealing the truth. Meghan's menacing threats to keep the deception concealed within Montecito's confines instilled fear in Camillo, who found herself at the mercy of the Duchess's ire. Wow, you guys, this is crazy that this stuff's... Oh, wow, okay. The exposure of Archie's fabricated origins not only signifies a nanny resigning from her duties, but also serves as a blow to the meticulously crafted facade maintained by Prince Harry and MM. The idyllic image of a harmonious family advocating for noble causes stands tarnished in the wake of this revelation. As we navigate through the aftermath of this bombshell revelation, it becomes imperative to scrutinize the authenticity of the narrative perpetuated by the Sussexes. What other secrets lie veiled beneath the veneer of orchestrated public personas and meticulously curated PR campaigns? The implications of the Archie saga extend far beyond mere deception, hinting at a broader narrative that challenges the very essence of Prince Harry and MM's public image. The unraveling of the Archie ruse, as unveiled by his former nanny, casts a shadow of doubt over the integrity of the Sussexes' narrative. The world watches as the facades begin to crumble, revealing a truth that diverges significantly from the fairy tale propagated by Prince Harry and MM. With this revelation shaking the foundations of the royal family's reputation, it prompts a reevaluation of the narratives we consume and the truths we accept unquestioningly. As we grapple with the repercussions of this revelation, it becomes evident the ramifications of the Archie saga may reverberate far beyond the confines of Montecito. The intricate tapestry of deceit woven by MM threatens to dismantle the carefully constructed image of the Sussexes, leaving observers to ponder the depths of deception they may lurk beneath the surface. So I thought I'd put this picture on just while I talk, just for a real quick sec about what I just read. What this tells me is, okay, that's when they moved to Mona's shit show, right? Well, when they moved there, what I believe the Archie that was born stayed in the UK. So obviously, whoever they had over there would have been rented. And they would have only used the nanny for, obviously, I'm assuming, like when Netflix was over or something like that. I don't know the full scale. But I know this nanny has been seen with the child. So I tend to believe her. Like I said, everything is so convoluted. We just need some real hard facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is insane. We know some things for sure, and one of them is that she did not carry those children. So what I'm going to do is I took some new photos, and I'm going to show basically what I said in the beginning. Okay, so we'll start with this, the christening photo. There's people who are still insisting that this would not be fabricated. Now, I don't have the photo where it shows that it's fabricated, but it's somewhere in the cloud, you guys. I have so much stuff. It's crazy. And this was a quicker video than I normally do. But what I did do was I found the pictures of the Queen where she was when she was wearing that outfit, the whole thing. Like, she was superimposed into this. So I will show that. So here's one picture of it. And here's the thing, you guys. Like, there's not a chance in hell that the Queen would wear this outfit for a formal picture, a christening photo. There is not a chance in hell. I don't believe so. Like, there's nothing wrong with what she's wearing, but it's obviously for, like, an outdoor event. Do you know what I'm saying? And you'll see pretty soon she has a coat on even. Okay, so this is like a little collage, and it shows on the left where that's the imposed picture, but this was her, right? She was at the May 18th, 2018 Windsor Horse Show. I mean, everything's literally identical, you guys. Okay, so I did this and showed that she even got chilly and put a like a vest type coat on. She was there to watch her granddaughter. So there isn't a chance that that was a real photo. I mean, it's been debunked anyway, but I do it this way as well because the Queen just wouldn't wear this for that. She just wouldn't. I don't know why. You know, Aunt Baba, who's so meticulous with detail and everything. Woman, what the hell? She studied Diana to the nth degree, but she's gone, right? So there she is with, you know, when the Queen was alive, and she couldn't get that right. Like, what the, oh my, she's a dense banana. Okay, so then there's this picture. Now, someone says, what is happening? Because I had someone in my comments say, well, it was a picture. It could have been taken anytime. But no, it wasn't. It was a Zoom call. And it was live, you guys. It says on here, this is right before she supposedly was supposed to give birth. It says 17th of May, 2021. 3 weeks before their daughter was born. Where is 9 months gestational bump raising future? Really? Where is it, you guys? Seriously, how dumb was she? And someone says, I saw the same thing and was wondering how her stomach could be flat with 3 weeks before a little bit was allegedly born. It was a live clip. You know, everybody saw it. It was a live clip. OMG, people. So I think we can debunk that it was just a photo. And there's no bump there. Like, she has a belt on, for God's sake. Do you know anybody in your world? Not in mine, I don't. And I was pregnant 3 times. I didn't wear a belt now, people, but definitely not before I was giving birth. Are you kidding me? I remember when I gave birth to my last one. See, here I am giving a birth story. She doesn't do that, right? But they put those belts on my tummy and I hated it. It hurt so bad that I would unclip it and make the nurses mad. But yeah, seriously, unbelievable. So I forgot I had this from a while ago, and it just shows a bunch of them in a compilation, which I love because it's all on one, right? And it just shows the differences, the dates, how different everything was, the bumps up, down, all over the place from day to day, all the way culminating to the Rent-A-Kid. So, yeah, screenshot that, guys, if you want, because it's got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different times. Like, wow. So I thought I would do something a little bit different, and I wanted to just show when people actually were looking at her tummy, when they could tell something was off. So I put arrows so that, you know, you can see. Anyway, so this was just the moment you realized it was unfastened. That, to me, 100% is when the crotch comes undone with buttons at the crotch. Like when you have one of those bodysuits, that's exactly what that looks like. Yeah. So these are my pictures, guys. I went through the photos to try to find people that were looking because I'm, you know, trying to do my best to do my own research and stuff, right? Obviously, some things are out there and it's just public common knowledge and everybody, you know. But anyways, look at this lady. She is definitely staring. And you can tell that bump is gone like south. She's looking for sure. Then I thought I'd just show that this is H looking at it. Like, he's looking right at it. There's no getting away from it. Nobody can say otherwise. Facts are facts. And I haven't shown this one in a really long time, but look at that. Look at that. So one's 6 month, one's 9 month. Yeah, okay. So look how big she was, you guys, when she showed up, right? Like, the weirdness bump, yeah, because, wow, that is something else. So I'm going to get on to another one, and I have pictures, new ones I took out of that. I just went online and found some. Well, on my own, and then put arrows and stuff. Okay, so here we can see this lady, is looking. This was the polo match. Remember the polo match where she just ran down there because she heard that Harry's ex was there or whatever. And with the doll. Anyway, this woman's just looking at her like, what? And look at Kate's face, too. I didn't put an arrow there. Look at her face like, woo. Sorry, Princess Catherine. So, yeah, there's Princess Catherine giving her the stink eye like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I mean, you're making an ass out of yourself, for real. I couldn't believe, like, this is all under Google. You guys can find it easily, right? Well, I mean, not, you have to look, but still, you can Google it. Look at this lady. She's just like, what the hell is going on? That is not a normal look. If somebody's looking at a newborn, they got to, oh, look, not a, what the fuck? Look, you know what I'm saying? Wow. And here was just a picture of Princess Catherine with Louis. She stayed far away from her as much as she could because, really, that's embarrassing. My God. So then I saw this and I'm like, oh my God. She's that crazy that she's kissing this doll? Or what? Oh my God. All right then. I chose this photo because all of the stories that have come out about this particular event, she was very standoffish. She wouldn't let the kids near her by herself. And this shows just that. Like, I mean, she really didn't mingle with anybody. So I made this little collage. Because look at that, you guys. I said, why is she in a frock made by Tent R Us after the birth? Look at the bottom. Look at the bottom, how tight she's wearing her stuff. And then afterwards, look at how huge that... Where did she even buy that thing? That looks like literally curtains or something. I don't know. What the hell? I couldn't believe it when I saw it. I was like, I have to do something with this. That is too bloody funny. Okay, so I'm going to show... Thomas put a short out today. I don't know if you saw it, but... I'm going to show you because it's quite humorous. And then I have a commercial I found that I've never seen before. I've used the guy before, but I've never seen him do this one, and it's hysterical. So I can't wait to show you that. So let's watch both.
Houston, how's it going? Yeah, it's spectacular up here. We're waiting for the show right now. The big eclipse is about to happen. Floating around here, I can read you loud and clear. We're just about to get confirmation. Let me take a little peek out the window right here. It's just about to happen. Hang on one second. No, the comm is good. The comm is good, Houston. I got you. Oh, shit. No. Moon bumps. Baby bump, moon bumps. Hell, we knew it all along. What the hell? Baby bumps. The biggest con job in the world. Baby bumps. Thanks, Houston. We'll get back to you on the next lunar eclipse.
Streaming Oprah's explosive interview with Meghan and Harry. Witness all the drama.
There was a confrontation over the dresses.
Yeah, there was. And I went right up to Kate and I was like, I'm Meghan, this is my day. Stop trying to make this history day. I'm American. But she apologized, so it's fine.
Shocking revelations.
Yeah, orange pubes.
What?
On all the soap.
Ooh.
Hashtag freckle penis.
Hold up.
The racist conversations.
And you're not going to tell me who had the conversation?
Well, I think if I said who said it, it would be damaging to the person who said it. So instead, I think I'm going to not say who said it, so it's damaging to all of them. Does that make sense?
If I can't tell, or William could get in trouble. With over 45 minutes of pill commercials, the royals' life on their own.
What delights you now, things that you actually cherish in your life here?
Mostly I cherish my humble new life in the ghetto next door to Oprah and Tyler Perry.
Another pill commercial, and a shocking twist you won't believe.
Wait, do you think my title is the Duchess of Success? Yes, because you're a success in all you do. Every one of us. It's Sussex.
Sussex? That's where I'm from.
You're the product of 1,000 years of cousin fucking.
The royal interview with Oprah. Ask your doctor about pills.
That kid is so funny, I swear to God. He superimposes her face on him, and oh my, I've got a few of them I'm going to share. Anyway, not today, but as we go along. This one is, of course, Aiko's water cooler gossip. And wow, you guys, even the blind, it turns to the invisikids talks, even though it doesn't start out that way. It's crazy. So let's just have some fun. So I wanted to briefly bring this back and talk about it for just a quick second, because somebody also pointed out to me who was also on there, Ronald W. Burkle. And you know who that is, right? I mean, he's the guy who basically owns Soho House. Very interesting. I don't trust this hospital whatsoever. Like, not saying that they don't do good stuff for kids, but I don't think all the money goes where it should. And then I wrote beside Amber, shouldn't that say Johnny Depp? Because he's the one that paid. I mean, Elon paid some, but he paid the rest. Like, what a... drives me crazy. So anyways, I just wanted to bring that up. Someone thought it said Lemonada up there, but it's Alex's Lemon Stand Foundation, a little kid who had cancer and passed. And he raised, I think, $1 million or something with his little lemon stand. It was an incredible story. But yeah, anyways, I just wanted to bring that up because it just goes to what I'd said before. This hospital is shady. I mean, why would they put out those pictures, right? 2 years later, like, all kinds of wrong. Just saying. So a sub sent me this picture, and I just wrote, in case anyone wants to see a true humanitarian, it's Mr. Depp. We love him. And this little girl's like, may I have a hug? Or he says, may I have a hug? He doesn't tell them when he's going there and stuff. Sorry about that, guys. He doesn't tell them. The press and stuff. No. He's a decent chap that way, you know? So here's our own little bit of gossip, I guess. Someone in my comment section, one of my subs, hello. I'm using your comment, but she said the woman on the phone with Thomas Markle that night was a New Zealander news reporter with contacts with British friends in media. So I didn't know exactly what she did, but I knew she had sources basically like to the palace, right? So I don't know, but something's got to give. Things are too wild now. It used to be, like I said, whispers, then talking, and now people are screaming for the truth. Something's got to give, and it will. Another little ditty from the lovely sub of mine. Thank you so much. It really helps so that I don't have to find every single thing on my own. But anyways, it says, so this will be interesting. Meghan Markle chooses her mother, Doria Raglan, as the new momager for the Duchess's American Riviera Orchard brand. Oh, please. Oh, please. Come on now. I'm sorry, Dorito. You are no Kris Jenner. Sorry. Taking copious amounts of crack does that to you? Yeah, it's not going to happen. And that she's just a figurehead as far as I'm concerned. It's a way to siphon her money. Straight up. That's all that is. Because that's how these people rock and roll. So I saw this meme and I'm like, yep, that's about right. The wellness and grooming dog food, royal blend, small breed, American River Slut Orchard. That's what people think of this ridiculousness. They're laughing at it because it's ridiculous. Rochelle, why don't you actually do something unique or that takes longer than 5 minutes in front of a camera and everybody else does the work? You're pathetic at best. And we know now that she can't even get the goods from where she lives. So she's going to go to China or some bloody place. I mean, come on now. Even Sam takes the piss out of her. Yes, we're going to have a Sam at the end. A new one I hadn't found about 3 weeks ago. So, yeah, right on. Again, a sub sent me this picture and I wrote, this is what Prick Harold threw away. Because they used to be like almost like Not the Three Stooges, but you know what I mean. Like, they were like Three Musketeers, I guess. He was kind of a add-on, but you know, Princess Catherine is such a beautiful lady that she let him. I mean, how many women do you know that would want their ridiculously stupid brother-in-law hanging out with you all the time? So just to prove my point, I had to bring my picture out again. This is the real Harry, a big man-child pouting like a baby. And Princess Catherine is so loving to him. What an asshole he is. Honest to God, look at him. Like a big, petulant little man-child. I mean, ugh. She had so much patience with him. What he did is beyond disgusting. I can't even say it enough. It just makes me sick to my stomach that he did that to any of them, especially to Princess Catherine. She's done nothing but be wonderful to this loser. Ugh. Sorry, I'm a little bit on a rant. He pisses me off. And I'm putting together a video for Patreon, guys, that's got a lot of his asshole, crazy maneuver. Like, one of the worst. He's a really, really bad guy. Yeah. But that being said, I did want to show this as well. That, you know, that's Harry on the right and Archie on the left. I think this is the real Archie. I don't think it's MM's child. I really don't. That's just my opinion. But look how close he reveals Harry. Like, insanely close. I think Archie's Harry's myself, but that's just me. Like I said, everybody has their own opinion. And I don't think Lily exists. I think she was going to, but she doesn't. Not for them anyway. My chapter today is literally all over the place. I said, does anyone know the title of this movie? Or it was written like, because look at what she's doing there. And I said, my guess is that it's Meghan Does Montesit Show. That's just me, though. We're just speeding through here, guys. Okay, this is the blind item. It's just been put out, so it's new. So it says, the illiterate one wants a huge launch for her company next month. She wants to time it with the overseas visit of her husband. Right there, I want to stop. That tells you she's not going. So all of those little puff pieces out there where, is she's going, she's coming, she's going. Bullshit. She's not going. She's not going. I'll continue. So he will be forced to come right back home again. It is troubling how he is never allowed to stay longer than a day. Spell wears off, worried about his ex. I'll tell you too, guys, like NT Lawyer, he's always got it right. So, yeah, unbelievable. So, yeah, she's not going. No one thought she was anyways, but she's putting that shit out there that she will, but she ain't. Okay, now the comments, you guys know that since I found out they have these, I've loved them because it's like I said before, they're not on a platform. It's literally just people online, right? Who are interested mainly in celebrity gossip, but has put them in that realm. So now there's blinds about them, and there never used to be about the royal family until she came involved, but that's not surprising. Okay. Someone says, I'm afraid she won't find success until she starts a yachting business. She consumes the finer things in life. That doesn't necessarily skill one to prepare them or sell them. One day, he's not coming back, someone said. Someone else said, I hope they search his jet. Homeland Security could fix this. Someone else says, the former yacht girl can't get backing for her crap housewares line. Nobody likes her. Nobody. She did the launch when William was speaking and Harry was next. She black-clouded Diana and her two sons' day for spite. In my honest opinion, she isn't with him anymore. I agree 1,000% with that, by the way. She's totally competing with him. This article, for example, is her domineering over H's day. She's the most underachieving person in the public eye, but her arrogance is demonic level to be famous and in public eye. It's got to be a sickness with her. Someone says now she was piggybacking off of their publicity. Anytime anyone in the BRF has something going on, you can bet she's going to post something, release something, or do a parking lot pap walk. Yep. Someone says, what? Fat Markle, obviously, she's got to keep spiking Hank's illicit substances with Amartia. I hate to think what that smells like to Hairless. Probably Tetley's and Princess Catherine's knickers. Oh my God. Because he's in love with her, right? Or we think he is anyway, or something. Someone says, we call her that because of her big, fat, obese ego. Because she may be on a Ozempic right now, but bearing that, she will balloon right up. Someone said, it's not about her physical weight. It's the fact she is a giant black hole of wanton need who will literally suck the marrow out of your bones in her never-ending quest to feel important. She's fat because of her mind-boggling appetite for attention and admiration. Someone else said, it's not about her weight. I always think of it as lack of a combination of her both stupid, a fathead, and monstrosity greedy way beyond thirsty. Yep. Someone says, the ginger brute has blondes on the side. And Medusa was never his type anyway. That's true. Spells weren't off. Now it's just a marriage of convenience. When all his money runs out, she'll move on like the parasite she is. Last year was reported he had left her and called lawyers in. I believe it. She's been acting like she's alone for months and directing everything about her and nosediving fast. Sparkles. Someone says it's too late for Meghan to become a domestic goddess. She shit the bed long ago. Now, this shocked me, you guys, because this blind had nothing to do with children, right? But it is so prevalent right now. It really is. It's absolutely dominating everything that this turned into about the kids under this blind. So listen to this. One version on the street is that the first child was his via a surrogate. However, over the 9-month gestational period, the surrogate realized just how toxic the expectant parents are behind closed doors, and at the last minute decided to keep the baby and raise the child herself. Duchess Dummy and her even dumber husband were left empty-handed and did not realize that surrogacy cannot be enforced in the UK. Really anywhere it can't, as far as I know anyways, the English-speaking countries. So they had to scramble to pass off a reborn doll as their baby. Any subsequent sighting of the first child was via blurry photos of male child actors or models. So the first child exists but is legally out of reach. The second child does not exist and never did. It's all smoke and mirrors. And then they put up a picture of a reborn doll. And these guys, you guys are not Harkle channel people, nothing. They're literally into celebrity gossip. That's what blinds are about. It's only since MM came to the picture that royals are even in a blind. So this is why this fascinates me, because these are people who don't normally follow the Harkles or anybody. And look at what they're saying even. It's absolutely insane. It's fascinating, really, to me anyway. They just don't act like people with kids. They don't talk about going to kids' birthday parties or kid activities at all. Someone says, right, that is the big tell. There are actresses who don't post photos of their children's faces, but they still post photos of their kids from behind or faces blurred, obscured. Diane Kruger, for one. She doesn't act like a real mom. And then someone says, Wally isn't because they call her Wallace Walmart. Anyways, Wally isn't taking those kids anywhere in public where people can photograph them and sell the pics, nor would she be caught dead going to anything surrounded by children. I honestly don't think she likes kids. She doesn't. Hers or anyone else's, they take the spotlight off of her. They're too needy. She has to be the center of attention. Here. Totally true. So you guys, that's it. I just had a short video. I do want to make another longer one again because I can't get everything in that I want, and there are some things that I do want to discuss and I have to go a little bit more in depth with. But I did want to give you guys something because, like I said, I won't be around for a couple days. So, and then I'm making that one for Patreon. But I'm not going to, ignore YouTube. Don't worry about that. That'll never happen. So, you got me to stay anyways, as long as you want me. So anyways, let's just watch Sam and enjoy that together. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, have a wonderful day. Okay, bye.
Snubbed by Elton John for a second year in a row in terms of an invitation to his star-studded after-Oscars party. Yeah, I just knew Harry shouldn't have sang at the last one we attended. Blue jean baby, LA lady. It appears as if you've been blacklisted by the legendary singer ever since you couldn't keep your grubby little nose out of his business, deciding to question his decision on serializing his memoir, named Me, typical Elton, in the Daily Mail, and not a publication of your choosing. The Daily Mail made our lives miserable, and did so without any provocation. Well, I think that your behavior is generally more provoking than you're able to comprehend. I can comprehend more than you might imagine. I completed a Sudoku the other day. The one that I saw you doing when I walked right past you and the kids was only a 1 to 4. You know, like 1 to 4 lines and 1 to 4 in columns and 1 to 4 in the box, and half of them were already filled in. Yeah, well, that one was tough, but I'll get in one day. No, the one I completed was a 1 by 1. 1 line, 1 column, 1 box. The answer was 1. I never saw it coming. If only there'd been clues. But back to Elton. Yeah, I really don't know what his problem is, you know? He's one of those kind of guys who, like, throws a hissy fit the second he doesn't get exactly what he wants all the time. Yeah, those kind of people can be particularly difficult to live with. But do you think it appropriate to comment on his choice of publisher? I mean, as he said, he wants people to actually read the thing, so he chose to serialize it in a popular newspaper. Makes sense. Yeah, but that paper made my feelings hurty. And they literally dragged me through the mud by picking up on my harsh and, hypocritical behavior. Yeah, why couldn't he have gone for one of the newspapers that happily ignored her harsh and hypocritical behavior? Yeah, like show some solidarity. Well, it may come as a shock, but not everything revolves around you and your opinions and choices and circumstances and grudges. Yeah, as Bishop Berkeley said, if you put a diamond in a safe and close the door, the diamond no longer exists. Yeah. What I'm saying is that Elton John is as self-referential and as preening as any major celebrity. He's interested in his world and his life. Yeah, but he's always been so supportive. Yes, but that was probably a tactical insertion into this whole saga, so he could redirect the cameras back onto him. The way that some people use other people really makes me sick. No, envious, Like, he's a pro. And Tom Bauer suggested that you failed to meet the minimum requirements for an invite because you're simply nobodies in Hollywood. One minute we're important, and the next we're not. We're nobodies, apparently. So I just suppose it depends which way the wind's blowing. And we're little more than a candle. Seems to me you lift your light up.